Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. Now I can promise you today's video might be a little upsetting to some, and especially because it was kind of upsetting to me. A little backstory. I walked into Best Buy, walked over to the gaming headset, saw that Razer has this new headset. This is the Razer, I don't even know how to pronounce it, version 2. This is the Tiamat. Razer likes to get creative with their names, and in some cases you don't even know how to pronounce it, and that's kind of the case with these. I have no idea what to call these. Anyway, I walked up to these, and on the box it shows double or dual subwoofer. That excites me. Okay, as a fan of bass, if you see anything that says dual subwoofer, especially in headphones, you get a little excited. And it's Razer, which my other backstory to this is I'm a huge Razer fan. My keyboard is Razer. My mouse is Razer. My mouse pad is Razer. Over here I have the Razer 7.1 version 2, and I absolutely love these and I use them all the time. All right, so fast forward to these guys. I figured this would be a no-brainer. Pick it up, it would blow me away, and I would be able to give you guys a glowing review, and all would be good and everyone would be happy, and it would be another amazing Razer product. So to start with, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the pros to get that stuff out of the way. You do get the extra 3.5mm cable connection that goes ahead and splits off into your mic, into your headset or headphone jack. That way, if you're using these on PC, you don't have to worry about getting a splitter, because this is made to be used with your PC and your consoles, and it's pretty universal. You could even use it with your phone. All right, so the first red flag that really popped up, I do want to say when I opened the box, is I figured with this being dual subwoofer, these had to be USB. It had to be powered, or either it had to come with AA batteries or something to be able to power these subwoofers so that you can get the impact and feel the impact. Any headphone or headset that has a bass impact feature has to be powered one way or another so that you can get that full effect. Well, these don't. They just plug in with a normal 3.5mm cable. That's it. Just plug it in, and that's going to be enough to power this massive headset in a way that you're going to feel these dual subwoofers. Now, build quality, right here I'm going to tell you, I love this suspension, this metal suspension. They use these on the Man of War headset, and that way you don't have to worry about adjusting. They just adjust to however you have them on your head. You can have a big head, a small head, and it just automatically adjusts. It's one of the best things that Razer's done with their headsets, and I enjoy this a lot. On the cable, you do have volume controls, and you have your mic mute and to turn on button. Everything's right here. Again, pretty convenient. The mic that's on here, you can see, comes down. It's not removable. Like, it's just like it is, but I think it hides fairly well. Again, I don't know that I would wear these out in public, because you can tell this is a mic. You can tell these are massive. Microphone quality, we'll go ahead and check out right here.
All right, guys, so here is a quick test of the mic quality so you can get a good idea of what this sounds like while you will be gaming, or if you decide to use this to broadcast. As you can tell, it picks up extremely clear. This is a noise canceling microphone, so it does a really good job of picking up the voice and coming through at a pretty accurate level.
All right, so we're going to take a little break so you guys can hear from my sponsor.
This video is sponsored by Sennheiser.
All right, guys, so Sennheiser contacted me about doing an ad for the 450BT. And to be honest, I didn't even have to hesitate. Like, the Sennheiser 450BT are one of my favorite pair of headphones, because you get noise canceling, Bluetooth, 25 hours of battery life. And if you want to tweak the sound a little here and there, you can do that within Sennheiser's app. All of this for under $200, and that's Sennheiser. So you know, like, right off the bat, you're getting amazing quality. The comfort of these, you can wear these all day, and 25 hours of battery life. You don't have to worry about charging these every day. You can easily just fold these up, throw them in a bag, and you're good to go. And you don't have to worry about durability. I've stretched the hell out of these things. If you have a big head, a small head, you're not gonna have any issues with these at all. And as far as somebody that's looking at some of the really expensive noise canceling headphones, I can tell you probably want to look at the Sennheiser 450 first. Build quality wise, these are great. I really like the build of these. I don't think really there's any way it's going to be very hard to break these. I wish that the Razer logos would have had RGB lighting. Again, that's not really a huge selling point, but I like everything to just kind of flow with my setup. This is just black. It's real stealthy looking. Even the logo is black. You can just see kind of the outline of it. Then again, it's a nice look. It's real dark. It's real like I'm gonna murder somebody. I like the look of these. Razers right here on the top, and on the top of the leather headband. Everything is very minimal. It's not flashy. It's not anything that's just like begging to be looked at. The headphone cable is not removable. Again, that's the only way you can use these. On the bottom is where you have the switch to turn on the dual subwoofer or just leave it kind of, this is more or less just controlling bass right here. And to be honest, like really what I noticed is just it gets slightly louder and then you can turn it off to get it slightly lower. It's hard to do this video, guys, because I'm telling you, Razer products I'm usually super excited about. And I was with these. I was so just ready to go. And then I plugged them in. And that's where this review changes. I plugged in the headset into my PC first, and I was just ready to go. I just started with some music, and man, it just lagged. It lagged with the bass mode on. It lagged with it turned off. I don't know. I couldn't get anything to sound really good. Then I was like, okay, well, these are gaming headsets. Maybe it's just a matter of playing a game, and it's what these things are all about. And it just never hit that mark. It sounds very dull, very muddy, very bloated. Like when you turn the bass on, it even has distortion at low levels. Like, and this isn't a faulty headset, okay? Because I'm going to explain why it's not a faulty headset in a minute. And then I was like, okay, PC should be more than enough to power this thing, but I'm going to go ahead and try this on console. Tried it plugged into my PlayStation 4, tried it plugged into my Switch, tried it plugged into my phone. Every single time, it was just awful. Like really, really awful. Like and these retail for $130, okay? So it's not like this is an entry-level $60 gaming headset. This is a $130 gaming headset, and they're bad. Like, so bad that I wouldn't even recommend them for $50. Like the HyperX Stinger and the Astro A10s at half the price blow these things away. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at Amazon reviews to see if anybody else is having the same problem. And everybody else was having the same problem. There was one reviewer though that's tried to turn it around on the consumer and say that, well, everybody needs to realize that these sound amazing amplified, and that it is your fault for trying to use these into your PC or your console and expect that that is going to give you the best sound. You need to have amplification and amplifier to make these things sound good. And I thought that's hilarious, because there are headsets like studio headphones and higher end open back headphones that, yes, most of the time sound good amplified. This headset right here is trying its best to sound good non-amplified. It's trying to do some stuff inside the headset, and it's not working. Okay, so that guy's completely wrong. Even though I did try this plugged into an amp and it sounded great. Bass came alive and treble was better. It didn't sound as bloated. It still sounded muffled and muddy. They're just not a good headset, no matter how you use them. But yes, using them amplified allowed these things to come to life. But guess what? You're not going to use an amplifier on your console. You're not going to use an amplifier on your Switch. And most people don't have an amplifier on their PC, or they just don't. And if you're paying this much for this gaming headset, that Razer right here is telling you dual subwoofer, dual speaker for enhanced bass response. It's not telling you that you need amplification for it. It's more or less saying, buy these and be blown away. And Razer just completely missed the mark on these. I mean, Soundstage is like, I can put my head in a bubble, maybe this big, and that is about as open as the Soundstage. It's not open at all. This is an awful headset. And I hate being disappointed. I really do. And I hate to bring this type of news to you guys, especially from a company that I'm usually excited about, that I back completely. I love Razer, but this is not a good product. All right, guys, so that is my review, sadly, of the Razer Tiamat 2.2 version 2 headset. I don't know. Razer, don't do this. Don't make these again. Don't make version 3.345. So thank you guys so much for checking out this review, and thank you guys so much for checking out all the other reviews. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.